Baby, I know Pastor and First Lady hate to see my black ass pop up. I threaten the foundation that they created, which is a lie to keep you trapped in darkness. Baby, I'm the only person that holds the truth to the light. Baby, I'm the only person that have a direct connection to the heavens, to the light. They been feeding y'all the same bullshit, baby. If they were really speaking the truth, then why they have to offer this nothing but they acting skill and that Bible, which is filled with witchcraft? Why they can't tell you anything else? Because their goal is to keep you trapped and bound. I told you what that Statue of Liberty is all about, baby. They did a destiny swap on the women. See, that real power and authority lied into that black woman. And they stripped that power away and gave it to all men, but all white men. So, man, even though you is falling away of them, you're going to forever be underneath every race because of that destiny swap that they did. And all women, it doesn't matter your race or your culture, baby. You is being bamboozled by these men. Take a deeper look at that statue. She still got chains on her feet. And that's because you was in imprisonment to a man until you can break yourself free. You know, everything I speak comes to light, baby. And I've been doing a lot of prophesizing. I told you what's going on in real time. You all is in a real time spiritual warfare.
The Statue of Liberty was meant to honor freed slaves until America changed her face. Ever imagined for her wasn't white at all. What if the earliest version of this so-called beacon of freedom had African features, full lips, tight curls, skin of bronze, and a shackle broken at her feet? Because that's what she was, a monument to the end of slavery. The original Statue of Liberty was black, changed. The American elite, the same society that had just fought a war over slavery, didn't want a towering black woman representing their freedom. Why does a statue meant to symbolize freedom still have broken chains at her feet? Why are they barely mentioned in schoolbooks or tours? That white America wanted to hide that the Statue of Liberty was born from black struggle. They rewrote the symbol so thoroughly that now millions look up and see whiteness instead of freedom. But if you strip back the paint, if you look beneath the copper, the story is still there. The original design, the early models, the letters between Bartholdi and French abolitionists, all proof that Lady Liberty's roots are African. The same America that celebrated freedom tried to erase the very people it was supposed to honor and made her their icon. They turned a monument to our liberation into a trophy for theirs. But no matter how much they hide it, truth shines brighter than torchlight. The real Statue of Liberty is not a symbol of whiteness. She is a reflection of us, of our ancestors, of every black soul who fought for a freedom that was never freely given. Some in symbol, breaking free from chains, rising out of oppression into light. A tall black woman, her feet wrapped in shattered shackles, the expression on her face, both powerful and mournful. Her crown wasn't yet a spiked halo, but a simple head wrap, like those worn by African women. Black men were being lynched in the South. Black women were being silenced. Showed a dark-skinned woman, unmistakably African in heritage, holding a broken chain instead of a tablet, her torch low, not raised. She wasn't welcoming the world's tired masses. She was rising from her own chains. Her head crowned with light, but her face full of struggle. Her eyes weren't serene, they were unflinching. You could see the weight of centuries in her gaze, the same look in the faces of black women who carried both nations and families through oppression. But that image was too real for America. When U.S. financiers and politicians saw the early models, they rejected her outright. They wanted liberty, but not that liberty. They wanted an ideal that wouldn't remind them of chains. They asked for her to be refined, to represent the Western spirit. Those words were code for one thing: whiten her. Her lips were thinned, her nose straightened, her skin tone faded into pale copper. And just like that, the first black goddess of freedom was reborn as a white idol of illusion.
Who would think I would come across that video and in real time? I am that Statue of Liberty. And I have broken free completely from them chains. And baby, I have all my powers. And I hold that light. And in real time, I'm trying to help you all come out this darkness that you don't supposed to be in. And to all the women on this earth, it doesn't matter what culture you're from. You're more important to this world than the illusion that man brainwashed you to think. You are the mother of life. These kids need that pure love for you to pour into them so they can inherit their true wealth, which is the universe. And baby, I wear a crown that cannot be stolen, taken, or knocking off. Baby, that light I hold is within. Again, Masons took oath to harvest that light I'm showing that I have, which is pureness. Baby, I'm the only person on this earth that carry a pure mind, a pure heart, a pure soul. That's how you break free from this matrix. These kids cannot inherit the universe until they have that pure love. When man took oath to serve a demon for personal gain because they don't want to get it through a woman, they want to have power and leadership. Baby, they polluted your soul with darkness, making you yin and yang. You cannot be in between. You have to be pure. This world needs you. You have to break free from them chains. And like I said, these Masons, they don't have power, control, or authority over me. I'm not tied to that spirit, that identity that they put on you. Baby, I'm 100% free. No weapon should ever form against me or